All right, Denny, we cover weather and traffic every 10 minutes on KBOI 2 News this morning. Pretty nice day for tennis today.
Yeah.
Maybe a little hot even today.
Yeah, a lot of the state tournaments obviously wrapping up last weekend, and probably decent timing as things are certainly about to heat up. And with tennis, you get on that court, and we were talking about this last week, you add 20 degrees thanks to that surface there.
That hard court especially.
I feel, yes, especially that. It'd be interesting to see, how the temperature might compare on clay, what they'll be playing on at the French Open.
Yeah.
But yes, certainly going to be a hot one out there if you're playing out league tennis this weekend. Or I'm sorry, this coming week, or really doing anything outside. Sunscreen, water, a couple things you'll want in your backpack with you. Otherwise, we're going to take a quick look at where our reservoirs stand. I have some updated numbers for you. We're at 86% of capacity in the Boise Basin, so down just slightly from where we were last week. So hopefully a hint of good news there. However, with the warm temps that we saw over the weekend and the even hotter ones on the way for us today and tomorrow, we'll certainly be watching for accelerated snowmelt up in the high terrain. Otherwise, we're staying dry and very warm for the first part of the week before a little cool down as we head toward the middle of the week. We'll also see some more clouds out of that, hopefully staying rain-free here in southwestern Idaho. And then we got a great weekend coming our way for Memorial Day. So we'll time this out for you and kind of go point by point. But overall, cool but comfortable start this morning. 30s and 40s in the mountains, low 50s for most of us here in southwestern Idaho. But we're at 49 out in Caldwell, some spots in the mid 40s out there too. High today about 81, so that's pushing us about 5 degrees above our average. But look at Portland, 90-degree weather coming inland off the west coast there. We're in the triple digits today in parts of northern California like Redding. So that's kind of where the heat is going to be amplified. Seattle an 80-degree day there too. So that ridge of high pressure really impacting the west coast. We're kind of seeing the leftover side of that as we head in here, but it will still feel nice and warm as we get into the afternoon. Clouds already starting to burn off to our east, otherwise very quiet around here, and that ridge of high pressure that's going to keep us so dry and warm here across the Pacific Northwest is going to keep the storm track well to our north and east. So any and all north and west. So any and all shower activity will stay well out of the area. We should be dry and warm for the next few days. So for today's high, 80 degrees here in the Boise area, plenty of sunshine, warm temperatures, light winds. We'll see the winds kick up a little bit by midweek as we get that cool down coming into play. But overall, a couple of comfortable evenings headed our way. A great one for yard work today, possibly a nice hike in the foothills too. Temperatures are going to be nice and comfortable, clear skies, plenty of graduation ceremonies happening this week too, so should be looking good out there too. No rain jackets needed at any of those ceremonies. Mid 70s for the Magic Valley, sunshine, very warm temperatures across the region. We'll even scratch into the 70s for areas like Sun Valley and McCall, so there's the hint of warmer weather up in the high country too. Cascade about 72 this afternoon. Council coming into the 80-degree range as well. Low 80s along the western edge of the state will be at 83 in Payette and Emmett, Ontario at 83 as well. Plenty of sunshine out there. Really a copy and paste type forecast between most of southwestern Idaho. Temperatures ranging within a few degrees. I think between about 80 and 83 is where we're going to land this afternoon with a warm up on the way for tomorrow. But the daytime high in Idaho City this afternoon, upper 70s. So warm up in those lower elevations of the mountains and the mountain valleys too. Normal high temperature, 74 degrees. We're at 85 tomorrow, so pushing a good 10 to 15 degrees above that. And then we'll cool off below normal for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we do still have that little reminder of spring. Pretty big temperature swing between Tuesday and about Thursday. We're almost looking at a 20-degree drop, but still upper 60s should feel relatively comfortable. Maybe a nice break from the heat that looks to return again for the weekend. And I think as we preview Memorial Day, possibly looking like back toward the 80-degree realm, but we'll see a good mix of sun and clouds Saturday with mostly sunny skies Sunday. Should be a good forecast for camping. However, if you're headed to the mountains, we are going to keep our eye on the possibility of some scattered